Hey fashionistas, welcome here to another episode of our beautiful show InStyles. You guys already know InStyles is the show that brings to you everything that is related to fashion, everything that is trendy, everything that is hot, every single detail that you want to know in your celebrity sense of style and fashion is always right here and right now on our show InStyle. Well, before we say much, we say a very big thank you for those of you who keep watching the show, either in the country or outside the country. Thank you so very much. Keep watching the show because this is a show that you do not have to miss. Well, before we say much, let's hit it up with the coming ups, then we'll be right back. Coming up next, we have the smash look with the splendid Nicole Scherzinger, who made heads turn at the Billboard Music Award in a khaki summer dress. And that will be followed up with an interview we had with Happy Umurerwa, a Rwanda international top model, who drove us into her journey through the modeling career and told us 5 things she can't live without, and of course not forgetting to talk about her biggest sense of style. From there, we shall proceed our show with a look tip where we shall talk about what to wear in summer, and we shall end our show with the current trends and fashion shows that kicked off over the past weekend. And here we're taking you guys through the Kigali Fashion Week. As usual, fashionistas, we always start off our show with a smash look, and our smash look of this week goes to the beautiful Nicole Scherzinger in a very beautiful khaki dress at the Billboard Award, and she actually paired it up with a small, very simple jewelry, and her hair was all laid down and with beautiful shoes. Nicole Scherzinger, she was well known in the group of Pussycat Dolls, and she was the lead singer. At the end of the day, she had to quit the group and started to sing solo. She started to sing alone, and she was one of the best Pussycat Dolls, one of the Pussycat Dolls who had actually more talent than anybody else. Well, Scherzinger looked gorgeous at the Billboard, and we thought she could be our smash look of this week. Well, let's see Nicole Scherzinger as our smash look of this week. And our smash look of this week goes to the beautiful Nicole Scherzinger. Nicole Scherzinger has always been our favorite Pussycat Dolls, and there's no denying on how hot she always looks. This time again, she's made us break into a sweat as we spotted her at the Billboard Music Award 2017. The X Factor judge who confirmed she would be returning to the ITV singing show on the red carpet on Sunday night, wearing a Marie Lucia Hoana dress with a plugging neckline. She styled it with a body chain from Nudua. We love that she opted for a dente body chain to accentuate that low neck. She further styled her look with jewelry from Levain with her hair left loose. She finished her look with a glam eye and nude lip. There is no denying that she looked incredibly sexy donning this look. Nicole Scherzinger, born June 29, 1979, is an American recording artist, actress and television personality born in Hawaii and raised in Louisville. She performed initially in high school plays and studied at the Wing State University before dropping out to pursue a musical career. Alongside the American rock band Days of the News, and later auditioned for the Pop Stars, becoming a member of the short-lived girl group Eden's Crush. She rose to fame as she led the singer the Pussycat Dolls, who became one of the world's best-selling group girls during their hiatus. From the smash look, we always proceed our show with the interview, and our interview of this week is Happy Umurerwa, one of the few supermodels that we have who is international. She started her modeling career in Canada, then she decided to switch and go to South Africa and do the modeling career. She's good. She has featured in very big magazines in South Africa, so did she feature them in Canada. She is the main brand ambassador of Amarula, the drink that is made in South Africa. She is a slayer. She looks good on the runway, and physically her sense of style is something else. And of course, we thought she could be our interviewee of this week because she looked gorgeous, and of course she told us more on her career as a model, not forgetting to talk about the 5 things that she can't live without as a model, and plenty more, not forgetting to talk about her sense of style. Well, let's see Happy Umurerwa as our interviewee of this week. So Happy, tell us your journey through the modeling career.
My journey started a long time ago. I remember it was almost like 2009 here in Kigali with Branch and Rose Kawiye. But that time was not a big deal because no one knew about fashion, especially like our family. Like I remember I went back home to tell my mother that I just came back from, I think it was Kachil. There was runway teaching, Branch was teaching us. My aunt was like, look at this one, you know? She was so really disappointed with me. I was like, so I told my mom, I was like, everybody's there. We're with Rose Kawiye. So of course there's no way the major of the country gonna come up with something crap. But I was young, I didn't want to like argue with my mother or my aunt. I just back up and I forget about it. I never go back to training and everything. Yeah.
You started your modeling career in Canada. And nowadays, models start the modeling career at a very younger age, from the age of 15 and 16. How did you get to decide this?
So I didn't go there to do modeling. I was there just to visit the country, and I remember my friends, they invited me in TIFF party. It's a film festival. So I went there with my friends, and this lady approached me and she asked me, okay, she came to me like, wow, these people like you still exist. So for me, I was like, what do you mean about that? She said, you're so gorgeous. And I'm like, thank you. She said, yeah, you're a model. I'm like, no, I'm not a model. Do you want to be one? I'm like, okay, I can try. She gave me her business card, and she was the manager of one of the biggest agents called Ford Models. And she asked me to come to see her in the morning after particularly looking for her. Yeah. So my friend, they were like, Happy, you don't understand. These people, they don't sign anyone. So please go there tomorrow and see them. But for me, because I didn't go there to do modeling and I already forgot about it, my friend woke up in the morning and they called me and said, Happy, you have to go to the Ford Models. After I went there, everybody knew that I'm coming in and they were ready to give me a signed contract. I told them I'm not here to work because I don't have working papers. They asked me, what do I need to get a working permit to work in Canada? So they had to work with the working permit and everything. They find me working permit. It was by the end of the year. So by end of 2012, they called me. It was 1st of Jan. They called me. They say, Happy, we have your contract. We have to start work like now. I was like, yes. It was so beautiful and I was a little bit big at that time. But they can see, they say, I remember the lady told me, you're a good brand. You have a beautiful face. But if you give us our size, we are ready to work. So they asked me some inches to drop inches. It was just like, it's hard to drop like an inch. It's really hard. Because I remember it was like 35 inches. They asked me 33 inches. I was like, yeah. I went to the gym, I cut, not even drop a little bit. So I had to get a trainer. She was a bodybuilder. I look at her body, I can see the muscles and everything. But I told her, I don't want to look like you, but I want to lose inches. She asked me, what do you do? What do you want to do particularly for this, losing weight and everything? I say, I get a contract for the models about fashion, so I need to just cut it down. And then she trained me. She gave me the particular workout, food. After like 3 months, I get back and forth with 33 inches. Exactly, yeah.
Happy, do you tell yourself that if you had started your modeling career a little bit earlier, more designers could be interested in working with you, or to you it doesn't change a thing?
And honestly, like, I'm lucky and I'm blessed, let me say that, because and I'm very happy and I love my job. So even if maybe it was made to be for me to start this time, maybe there's something God protect me not to be studying the age. Because I started when I was young, when I was here in Kigali, but nothing worked out. Yeah. So when I went to Canada and I was by myself, I was ready to be in the industry by myself, protect myself, to be with the different people I don't know. So it was the time, and my time, I think, is just started now, and I'm looking forward.
Here I would want to know about the challenges that you faced when you first started joining the modeling career.
Like I said, I never get challenges in Canada, but I get challenges when I went to South Africa. Because then I had to sit in the house with a lot of models, especially like black models. I can see this competition, but in me, I never have any competition from beginning. I always compete with myself. I never walk in the house and feel like there's someone beautiful than me, there's someone I always feel it's me and me and me, no one else in the room. Yeah.
InStyle is a show that talks about fashion at large. We always want to know about celebrities' sense of style. What is your sense of style and who is your inspiration?
It's just in me. Like, I did not... First of all, my model for style is Victoria Beckham. Yes. I love her style. She's always classy. And for me, I'm like a tomboy. Classy. I always mix up together. I always struggle with makeup. I'm so quick. Do everything. I don't know how to do eye pencils. So when you go to ladies' side, I'm not so lady, but I want to be a lady sometime. But quick. I'm so quick. So I love my jeans, skin jeans, t-shirt, tank top, jacket. I'm ready to go. I love high heels.
You love high. Is that a 6-inch or 8?
This is like a 4-inch, 4.5. Yeah. Yeah. 4.5.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You first started pursuing your modeling career in Canada, and of course you gained very, very much of popularity. You worked with different brands, magazines, and very many designers worked with you. Why did you have to move from Canada and go to South Africa?
No main reason, I just loved it. Because first of all, South Africa is close to my country and close home, so it's easy for me to come in and go back. In Canada, it's really, I have to make a plan to come to Africa if I want to come to visit my family. I can't just jump in a plane and say, oh, I'm going to have fun in Kigali. I'm going to see my family, I miss them. I have to plan to come in. It's not cheap and it's not a short trip. But Cape Town, I found it's anything, for any reason, I can always make it at home and then go back to work. Even if they send me an email and said something big come up, I can always tell them, book me tomorrow, I'll be there at this time.
As a model, what is your greatest weakness and what are you doing to improve it?
My weakness is working in the room, especially for casting time. That it's hard, but I always feel like I'm gonna give my best and the rest is yours. But that moment of walking in the casting room, I always feel like I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know because I don't know what you're looking for if you're casting models. I don't know if my performance is enough for you. So I'm like, I hope I give my best. But I always try to give my best and I always try to make sure you're gonna remember me when I'm out of this house.
As a model, what are your greatest accomplishments so far?
So far, everything. Like I said, South Africa was a blessing. I did all the retail campaigns. Right now I'm the face of Umurerwa and did almost all the videos in South Africa. So far, every job for me, it's been a great job. Yeah.
So what are your goals as a model?
My goals is I'm pushing hard. I'm planning to live here to New York and I want to go because the industry is still accepting me, so I don't want to limit my time. So I'm gonna give it all. But I'm planning because I'm studying online interior design and I want to keep it the professional in the future life. Yeah, but so far I'm giving all for my fashion industry.
Modeling is a very, very stressful job. Sometimes you go for casting and designers don't want to work with you depending on the criteria they're looking for. Sometimes your fellow models, they're not really that social, they don't really want to work with you. Sometimes fashion designers are really complicating. Tell me, how do you handle stressful situations when you are in a casting or anything?
The only way I think, because it's competition, sometimes I just block all that and I just focus with my client. Do what they ask me to do and I'm out. I'm not here to ask you how did you wake up this morning if you don't want to talk to me. So I'm focusing on me and my job.
Happy, you're a model, and models actually they actually do photo shoot twice a week, thrice a week with different magazines and everything. And striking poses is not something easy. So tell me which pose you striked and you were like, this one, I'm done.
The first one actually I was shooting naked sushi. You know the sushi they eat? Yeah, so they had to put the sushi on my body, okay, and I had to be naked. Okay. And I was just like pulling the towel and they're putting food on my back. And the photographer was like, I don't see anything, but I just want to see food on your back. So he was even far from me because there was a lady who covered me with the towel and they'll put the food on my back. But for me, I was like, it was my first shoot. Yeah. So I feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But by the end of the day, I think I get up on the table like 3 times. Yeah. But we had to finish the shoot because I was paid for it. Yeah. I came back, I was like, okay. I'm done.
Now we're jumping into something a little bit different and we want to know the 5 things you can't live without.
Okay, 5 things. First, lip gloss. Second, my phone, because it's my office. Third, leather jacket. Fourth, makeup remover. And fifth is Brazilian shampoo and conditioner because I love to take care of my hair.
Oh my God, I love you. You are the only person who has answered this question right. We want to know that one very special thing about you that we don't know.
I'm very
Something really special about you.
very special. I am a very competitive person. I always go for something I want. No one can stop me. No matter who you are, if I want something, no one stops me. That's me.
This is actually we are almost ending the show, and we want you to say a little advice to the young generation who thrive to achieve a dream that you have achieved as a model.
First of all, you don't have to be like me. You can be whatever you want to be. Second, for type of job I do, you need to be willing to be competitive because it's not about beauty. You have to be beyond beauty. You have to be ready not to cry out, oh, I miss my mother when you're in the photo shoot. You need to be ready to give it all so you can be whatever you want. Not only, you can even be better than me. That's what I can do. And you have to love your job.
Thank you very much for being part of our show.
Thank you so much.
From the interview, we always proceed our show with the look tip, and this time around, summer is here. As you guys already know, it's sunny, and we're very, very excited because we are free now. You can wear anything you want, either clothes with small sleeves, either shorts, either dresses, anything. Well, this time around, we're going to talk about what to wear when it's summer day, like what to wear. You don't need to cover up because it's summer and you get all sweaty, and there's a lot of sun out there. Maybe you can go with a small shawl to just cover up if you're in a place where the weather is unfair, but that happens a little bit later in the night. But when it's daytime, the sun is out and it's beautiful. And we're going to also talk about the colors to wear when it's summer. Well, let's see the look tip with what to wear when it's summer. Summer is here. But as happy as you are for those warm barbecue-inducing temperatures on the weekend, the minute Monday arrives, you find yourself almost wishing for another polar vortex to roll through. Because as the temperature rises, the very thought of you to go to office wardrobe, the starches, button-ups, cardigan sweaters, and wool dresses, pants make you start to sweat. The alternative sundresses, shorts, and tank tops don't really scream appropriate. So to help you make the seasonal transition, we turn to some of our favorite people to create a list of office outfits that are both summer ready and HR approved. With bright colors, bold pattern, and a few unique silhouettes that haven't seen in quite a while, you'll be ready to face summer work days in style. Petals and neutrals. It may be summer, but it doesn't mean you have to default to your brightest bright every day. Laying neutral things ivory, brush, and gray can be chic, and perhaps when it comes to the sweatering commute, cool. Advice at the scent is that you need to dress for your day at work, not think about dressing for what you are going to do after work. Standard is simply for employee to be neat and professional, but those criteria differ depending on whether someone works in a distribution center, where safe and comfortable are the guidelines, where business casual rules, but even the office dress code has a sequence factor. Jeans are fine for file clean out day is all we have for you on what to wear. Of course, from the look tip, we always proceed our show with the trends, what has been happening in the fashion world, or events, awards, fashion shows. But here we're going to focus on the fashion shows. We're very excited that it's the week of fashion in Kigali, and here happened Kigali Fashion Week over the past weekend, and it was such a good show. 9 fashion designers came from different countries to come and showcase their beautiful collections, and our local Rwandese, they had beautiful collections. Talking about Gucci Tanga is one of a few designers who is actually very talented. He made a very beautiful dress made out of the map of Africa, and he was trying to detail it on the runway. He is good. He's done plenty of clothes for different personalities, and at the fashion show he just rocked it. I won't forget to talk about other fashion designers. Even the motions were there. All the fashion designers in Rwanda who are good, they were there and they showcased beautiful clothes. Well, let's see Kigali Fashion Week with the trends. The Kigali Fashion Week 2017 went down a few days ago, and most glamorous and respectable brands such as Tange House of Fashion and Rupari Design and many other designers presented impressive collection. Individuality and creativity was evident. However, a general observation was that the African print kitenge was mostly common used. For some designers, it was well matched and blended with other fabrics to give a modern look. Different fabric included silk, cotton, chiffon, among others. We also used for the designers. Kind clothes we also discussed this collection. Kamikaze, a Rwanda Canadian designers, used an outstanding black and white color theme. She said represented a new beginning. We had different designers all over the country. About 9 designers showcased at the beautiful show. A few fashionistas couldn't have missed to attend the show. The likes of Charlotte, who said she believes Rwanda's fashion industry is growing so fast. She said again, looking at the participant designers who came all the way, it's a big sign of appreciation to the local industry. The show was wrapped up by the Cynthia Rupari of the Rupari Design, who showcased a blue and black collections from the fashion show. The after party took place at the Kigali City Tower rooftop. The turn-up was impressive and the guests were treated to an after party at the Kigali. Well, fashionistas, that is all we had for you. Not forgetting to always say a very big thank you to Grazia Apartments for always giving us the beautiful venue. You guys who keep watching the show, my entire team, my viewers, if you failed to watch the show today, you know you can always catch up the show on Saturday at 6:15. If you failed to watch the show on Saturday at 6:15, you can still follow us on our YouTube channel by typing Insta by Kabagire Christelle. For more comments and suggestions, you can still follow us on our Facebook and of course like the page. Well, that is all we had for you. Till next time. Bye-bye.